At his death, Charlemagne ruled all of modern France, Belgium, Holland, nearly half of modern Germany and Austria-Hungary, more than half of Italy, and northeastern Spain. It's hard to exaggerate Charlemagne's impact on the course of Christian history in Europe. We've traveled here to Aachen because more than 1,200 years ago, it was chosen as the imperial residence by a European ruler named Charlemagne. We don't know exactly when or where Charlemagne was born, but he was the son of Pepin the Short, at a time when the Merovingian line of do-nothing kings was being replaced by the Carolingians. It's a complicated history, but Pepin found himself the first king of the Carolingian dynasty. You know, despite such a prestigious position, I've actually heard that Pepin the Short was a real down-to-earth kind of guy. So, you see, because of the short part. That played out a little funnier in my head. After Pepin's death in 768 AD, his son Charlemagne, who unlike his father was quite a large man, took over as king of the Franks. Charlemagne was different than his dad in more ways than just size. Charlemagne was strong and energetic, serious about religion, generous with friends, yet known as a fierce warrior. His subjects revered him. His enemies feared him. Charlemagne spurred the Carolingian Renaissance, a period of cultural, architectural, and intellectual activity in Europe. There was no realm of life that wasn't touched by Charlemagne. He promoted Christian scholarship and helped preserve the ancient biblical texts. He established a legal code that covered everything from a mandated Sabbath day to best practices for agriculture. He built churches and schools throughout Europe. Charlemagne ruled everything. He was a warrior, patron of education, master of the church, and preserver of law and order. As his political influence grew in Europe, the Roman Catholic Church viewed Charlemagne as its biggest supporter and protector. As a result, Pope Leo III summoned Charlemagne to St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. And on Christmas Day in the year 800, the Pope crowned Charlemagne as the Holy Roman Emperor. Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, thus became the first emperor to rule from Western Europe since the fall of the Western Roman Empire 3 centuries earlier. Charlemagne died in 814, having ruled as Holy Roman Emperor for 13 years. He was buried here at Aachen Cathedral in his imperial capital city. At his death, Charlemagne ruled all of modern France, Belgium, Holland, nearly half of modern Germany and Austria-Hungary, more than half of Italy, and northeastern Spain. It's hard to exaggerate Charlemagne's impact on the course of Christian history in Europe. Aachen Cathedral is considered one of the oldest cathedrals in all of Europe. It was constructed in a mere 10 years by order of Emperor Charlemagne, whose ambition was to create a new Rome here in Aachen. The Imperial Palace Chapel, the oldest part of the cathedral, was to be the religious center of Charlemagne's new Rome. That incredible octagonal domed structure was designed to be Charlemagne's masterpiece, symbolically bringing together Eastern and Western architectural styles from prior Holy Roman empires. Starting in 936 AD and continuing for nearly 600 years, Aachen Cathedral was the place where at least 30 other Holy Roman emperors were crowned